Boom. We're semi-live, sort of. We're recording live from the bedroom. What's going on?
Is this not what we do?
Deep Cog and Banjo. Yeah.
It's not really.
It's only taken you, 22 episodes to realise that? Is this 22?
22. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure there's like 4 podcasts where like, this is episode 18 and it's like 14. Well,
I think
19.
I lost track after like 3.
Aye.
Yeah.
Between all the testings and that. So it's fresh. What's going on, boys?
I mean, it's a sandwich. Give me a minute.
That's the chomping.
You've been telling me
Loving
to shut
life.
up the entire time and you're sitting gnawing on that.
I run this thing, mate. I'll do what I want.
Hog's the puppet master.
God.
Wait him, this organsty fuck. Doesn't he get enough credit, the boy?
No, it doesn't. Put it on.
So what's going on with you? The old fake tan Superman.
No, it's not.
You put it on your Facebook, so we're talking about it. Why did you get a fake tan?
I don't know, man. I got drunk and fucking. I just said, I don't know. I can't even remember it actually happening.
I've lost count of the amount of times I've been steaming and just went, fuck it, I'm getting a fake tan.
No, I just woke up and I was like, what the fuck is that smell? And I realised it was me.
I'd shat myself. Just been rolling about in it.
Big fucking human-sized skid mark on my bed sheets. I was like, oh, this is
Nice.
great.
Let me turn this.
It was a good tan though, wasn't it? It was good, but it's just
You still got it.
I still smell it, and I can.
Have you been for a shower yet?
I showered this morning, man.
say,
I got
right,
that
wash
body
it off.
scrub too, and I was like, oh, get right in there, watermelon and that. But nah, fucking, I still smell it.
Watermelon. Shut the fuck up.
It was rough. Like
I always find that weird with like chemi shower gels and shit.
Aye.
Like lassies have got like, oh, it's strawberry and ylang, fucking
Ylang
lavender and chamomile.
Aye.
We get Africa. They want to smell like Africa for.
I get the water. I get lassie stuff. Like my favourite shampoo and conditioner is that Aussie because it smells like bubblegum.
Campbell used to use that.
Really nice.
It's like $5 a bottle.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Wilco's for £6.
I'll tell you
2 for 6.
about a $5 a bottle. Fucking Moffat had when we were away in Dusseldorf. Obviously, you can't take like anything over 100 ml or whatever on the plane. Nobody told Moffat that. He showed up with all his shit. Had to throw it all in the bin at Manchester. He came through security and he was like, I've just spent £7 on that fucking moisturiser and I've had to throw it in the bin. Like,
Devastated.
I thought you were talking about drink, and he's got to do it with the moisturiser.
nah, he never took any drink with him, I don't think.
How was Dusseldorf, mate?
That was
Yeah.
good, man. Extra fucking 2 days. Enjoyed that.
Thank you, Storm
Kiara.
I wouldn't have got on that plane with the fucking propeller.
Aye, on the
No
way
chance.
back. Fuck all of this. Like, we're getting out the terminal. We get on the bus to get out the plane, and we were flying Eurowings, and we seen Yin sitting on the tarmac that was like propellers and shit, and I was like, oh, thank fuck we're not getting on that, these fucking clowns. Going round the corner, exact same fucking plane, and I was like, oh no.
That's the start of every stranded
bro.
horror film ever.
Especially with like it being as stormy and shit like that, and flights getting cancelled all the time. I was like, this is gonna be fucking
I wouldn't
hellish.
have went. Man.
This is how I die.
Yeah.
I just have to accept it.
I was just hungover, so I didn't care.
Mate, I just want to sit down and get to sleep.
I couldn't even sleep in the plane. It was like, because in the way there, it was obviously like a big actual fucking proper inn.
Aye.
And like, I had enough room, like, they can sit about and do whatever. But on that inn, the seats were like so fucking small that I was the guy next to me must have thought I was a terrible flyer, because I was like constantly moving and like hungover and like, and I was just like, mate, I just can't get comfy. But
How many yous went?
10.
Fucking hell.
Aye. It was good, like, spent far too much money though. I was fine until the flight got cancelled. And then, like, because on the Sunday, I think I still had about €100 left or something like that. And then, by the time we left on Tuesday, I'd taken another €200 out the bank.
So,
We were going to have a quiet day on Monday. That didn't materialise.
well, let's just be tourists. We'll just
Aye.
go and see the sights.
We went to see the Rhine Tower and that was alright. I was up there for like 2 minutes and was like, fuck this, I'm out. Because it's like,
What's the Rhine Tower?
it's massive, like,
I've never...
it's like, think like the Blackpool Tower, but made out of stone. It's just like a massive stone tower. But you can have like they've got like a bar and shit at the top and that. I had a picture, but it was a shit picture because I literally didn't come away from the elevator. I was like, fuck all of these heights, no chance. Because Eddie and that were like, oh, do you want to stay and have a pint at the top? And I was like, use cunt, I'm bouncing, I'm out. Catch you.
Sees at the hotel room.
So I just left and fucking, I was walking about I was trying to find a pub that was like nearby, but it was all like office buildings and shit like that. I was like, fuck's sake. And then we were like, right, well, this is about 1 in the afternoon, maybe 12:30, something like that. And Shanky was like, oh, do you want to get a pint on the way back to the hotel, and then we'll get food sorted and all that shit and whatever. I ain't bother. 1 o'clock, showed up at the pub, didn't leave till about midnight.
Back up at 5:30 for your flight home.
Oh, no, see, for getting the flight back, because...
on the propeller number and all, man, fuck that.
Oh, man. It was... Eddie would say to the lassie down the stairs, she was like, oh, can you give us a wake-up call at 6 o'clock? And she's like, I ain't bother. And he's like, if I didn't wake up or I didn't answer the phone, just come into my room and throw a glass of water on me, because I am not missing this fucking flight today. I was like, aye, fucking hell.
Please tell me he never got up and he got the glass of water out of him. Oh.
No, he didn't. He was up.
I don't think they would actually do that, to be fair.
He was up at like 5:30 or something like that. And then he started banging on my door, and I was like, fuck off. Last night was definitely not worth it.
I've phoned once when I've been hungover to fuck, and it was one of the worst experiences of my life. Like, never again.
I was alright. It was just because I couldn't get comfy. I was like, fuck's sake. And then Moff lost his passport.
Aye, did he?
Right, so we got through the...
Rip Kevin Moffat, he's German now.
We got through security in that at Dusseldorf, and then he had it at the gate, because like for the boarding pass and that, he had his passport then. And he says, he's adamant that he had it on the flight. He said, I was on the flight and I remember looking at my passport. It's like, I ain't bother.
So just for someone to read?
Well, I don't know. But we landed in fucking Manchester, and we were all getting through security and that, and we're stood outside waiting, and we're like, where the fuck is Moffat? And we're like, maybe he's already went, maybe we missed him or whatever. So we went down to get something to eat and that, and we stood waiting on him. And I phoned him. I'm like, Moffat, where are you? And he's like, I'm running through the airport now. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, oh, fucking, I've lost my passport. I got a passport control and I didn't have it anymore. And I'm like, oh, fuck's sake, man.
Jesus.
So he had to run back the way that we came, said he couldn't fin it, went to the plane, and it was like boarding another flight. And Moffat said to the lassies,
nothing about these
sure,
boys.
that's a security breach, that.
And Moff said to the lassies that was like, the stewardesses.
Stewardesses.
Yeah. She was like, he was like, I think I've left my passport on the plane. She's like, right, I'll have a look. She went on, came off, couldn't fin it. So he got a passport control, and I was like, he might be a whale. Like, I don't know how this goes, but he said he got a passport control, and the guy was like, we need your passport number and your date of birth. And because he had sent Scuba a picture of his passport for like the check-in and that.
At least they had the number.
Aye. So he was like,
bastard,
straight through.
That is lucky.
But I was like, see if you didn't, mate. Because Moffat came out and he was fucking frantic. Like, well, this is what we were saying. He was like fucking like really panicking and that. And I what was it he said? He was like, I thought I was going to get my arsehole searched.
Aye, probably. It looks like a shady character too, doesn't it?
It was good, like.
Oh man, he would have. Oh fuck that! Like that would have been awful.
But so didn't he lose your passport in the plane? I didn't think he's getting it back. Like
I would have been like, I think I've lost it at my arsehole.
Did you want to just dig a bit in there?
Just have a wee check.
If you feel something, just try and poo it.
Fucking hell, man!
Why is there a toy car up your ass?
No,
I'm not normally too bad with that. I just let Emma do it.
Aye.
Like she's like Ken, like in comedy films, like there's always that really organised member of the group that's like, I've got my travel buddy, and it's like the wee satchel and everything. She's got everything.
We definitely
did
got
like
a wee bum bag,
all the passports and the boarding passes, the fucking.
We definitely were not that
for
organised.
Shit that we paid for in that. Like she's got everything in there.
We were just like showing up. Let's do this. See what happens.
When I needed my passport for that job interview and that, I was like, I need my passport and that. I was like, where is it? She's like, it'll be in that wee thing. Like it'll be in my. I don't know how it is. It's like a wee folder.
My wee ducat.
In the room, and I'm like, I've looked, it's not there. And she's like, you've looked wrong. There was no doubt in her mind. She's like, I ken exactly where your passport is. And I was like, I'm sure I left it sitting somewhere so that I knew where it was. And then sure enough, she'd obviously seen it and just went, that's gotten in there before he loses it. And I'm like, thanks babe, love you.
I'm not allowed to travel myself.
I'm not surprised.
I need a carer.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to, like, just waiting to refuse. Nope, not happening. Cancel that flight. Fuck your £300 or whatever.
Did you not go into Bulgaria yourself?
No, fucking. I went there and there's family there, and then I came back, and then went there again.
Because you came back for... Did you not come back for like 2 days and then just went, I'm away again, fuck it?
I went for a week or something, or 10 days.
And then his pay went in and he went, oh, I've got money again. I'm going back.
And then went there for a week or something again. That was good, man. That was probably the best holiday I've had.
You're a fucking tip, mate.
Like your mum and dad want to move over there, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
So we need to get Mama Banjo on the podcast before she moves to Bulgaria.
Fucking no chance.
Oh.
She'd love it, mate.
No, she talked about it. I'm like, no, let's just not have this conversation.
I really want it to come on.
No. Because you couldn't talk about fucking me sleeping with folk. You couldn't talk about drugs. You couldn't talk about me fucking skipping work all the time. You couldn't talk about anything.
Watch me.
Well, we'd find things to talk about.
Oh, we can talk about all that stuff. It just means you're going to get hiding while we're talking about it.
Aye.
And I would love to see your mum with you at 24-year-old putting her over your knee and smashing fuck at you.
I tell her about the army thing and she's literally prepping to fucking leave already. I was like...
She's like, right George, get the bags packed. He's away in me. Let's fucking go.
At my house.
Fucking for sale sign sitting in the cupboard ready to get it in the front of the fucking house and that.
Sure. Nah,
what about the dogs? Will they just get them like wee dog passports and stuff?
Well, I tried to get them passports for Christmas, but that's illegal because they're not under
your
my
dog.
name. Yeah.
Aye.
So I wasn't allowed to do that. But because of Brexit, it's costing like an extra fucking £200.
Fuck Brexit.
So,
Brexit means Brexit.
It's the will of the people.
Fucking Jesus, that happened. Wasn't it?
So,
Actually, it's still in like the year transition period.
Aye.
yeah. But they still charge you because of Brexit. So it's just fucked, man.
And rightly so.
Not for dogs, man. Like,
Things cost money, Banjo. Again.
what's the difference, man? It costs nothing. It's a bit of paper or fucking some cunt putting something into a computer. You know what I mean?
What if your dog's got heroin up its bum?
What if your dog's riddled like you?
You get the rabies jag anyway, so.
Yeah. There you go.
So I might have AIDS.
Nah.
Let's not go down that road.
That would be hilarious.
I would laugh like fuck.
If it wasn't for where we said it would be for.
Aye.
He just had it anyway.
And I just spread it. Fucking whoosh. So I start my phase 1.
Aye.
In May.
In May, 10th of May, I'm away.
Can't you wait, mate?
Waiting for the final confirmation, but I'm pretty sure everything's got to go smoothly from now on. So
For the first time in your life ever.
I know.
To be fair, you need a job like the army that's just like, get up at this time, be here at this time, do this, do this, go on home, do whatever the fuck you want.
I get out of my bed at fucking 2 o'clock most days because I'm working. I prefer being up early in the day. So
it doesn't seem like that when I phone you to get you here for 11 o'clock.
Nah, that's because I know I've wasted my day.
I'm sorry, man.
I thought we stayed 11. We did.
That's
It's 10 past.
Aye. They need.
Sorry. So
That was dramatic.
I know. So I'll be in Purbright. But
Watch out, ladies of
no.
Purbright.
Well, that's how.
This Tinder fiend's
I'm
coming.
seeing this lassie.
Tinder fiend.
Well, I'm seeing this lassie. The only reason I met her was because I was coming back for that dog handling thing and the train journey up. I fucking matched with her.
Have you tell anybody in the army you've got no experience dog handling yet?
Well, I'm volunteering at fucking kennels and vets, aren't I? So.
When you starting that?
Fucking no idea, man.
You've got 2 months.
So a day.
That's just struck him. That's just struck him how a calendar works.
It is 2 months away.
Well, 3. March,
Is it,
April, May. 3 months.
Shit. I've done fuck all, like. Honestly, I'm not ready.
I'm fully aware of that. That's
ready.
why I brought it up.
They're so serious about it too. They're like, you need to do this.
Aye, they will be pretty serious
You
about
need to
Banjo.
run. You need to run 6 mile. You fucking do this. And I'm sitting on the couch and like,
Having a fag, reading this email like
just
I'll
him.
just watch another episode.
Just ripping the heat off it.
That's why he texted me yesterday. Man. I was like, he was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm throwing them freeze with my mother. I was like, what are you up to? What did he say? Fuck, where is it? Had like 3 aggressive wanks, cried a little, and now just having a cuppa. You shopping?
Aye. Bring me something back.
my dick's read raw, man.
That's not the wanking, mate. That's the disease.
Aye.
Can there be friction burns in that you got?
Mm.
I got that, man. that's healing.
so that's
healing up nicely.
Thanks for the update.
Every time I put Savlon on it, I get a wee bit excited, and I've got to go and rip the heat off it again.
Fucking hell.
Do you know what's a funny thing though? That really annoys
What's
me?
a funny thing that really annoys you?
It's the fact that fucking right.
You couldn't have said that any more sarcastically.
Right.
This has got
Lassies.
to be something like, okay, you've got to get out of a shop and then pay for the stuff that you took out here.
No, I've got a point here, right? Fucking double
I'm
standards.
sure you think you
fucking, right. A lassie can sleep with a guy anytime she wants, basically. If a lassie came up
So
to
can
me.
a guy.
Not really.
What do you mean?
Like,
Right, finish your point,
a hot lassie.
and then we'll tell you why.
A hot lassie can come up to a guy and be like, "You want to fuck?" And they'd be like, "Aye, sound." So much easier for a lassie to get laid than a guy. Really.
Right, aye.
Right. A lassie's a load of vibrator. But if I get a fucking pocket pussy, I'm a fucking creep. Like, Ken, I'm like, and it's like, that's not fair. Like,
Are you saying you
They're
want a
not using-
fleshlight?
They're not using their vibrator at the park.
Banjo's just sitting in the car park at work, just finished his sandwich.
I'll use my 15-minute break. Well, no, but you see what I mean? Like, I'm not allowed to buy a fucking pocket pussy.
You're
You
allowed
can.
to buy.
It's not though. If I
Fire on.
say, I've just bought a fucking fleshlight,
Aye,
folk
but
are
a
gonna
lot of
be like,
lassies didn't
you fucking-
broadcast. Oh, by the way, I got a new vibrator today.
I know
Come on,
lassies. Like, oh well, aye, they do. The lassies, what I speak to the boy, I've got a vibrator. I'm like, nice
No.
No,
See, that's where
that's different.
that's the lassies that you speak to.
Aye.
For any of them listening, I'm not saying all yous, but some of yous, most of yous.
Aye.
There's like yin of yous that doesn't.
Aye. If you're listening to this, you've probably got in. Like, let's be honest. But I know, but that's not fair though, is it?
Buy a,
Because it's
Buy a
hard-
fleshlight.
Can't get a fleshlight.
No,
Get
because
a fleshlight and a vibrator. Fuck it. You're in the army now. You've got money.
imagine me getting that delivered, and mum and dad's like, "Oh, what's this about?" Nothing.
It's because you have aim of your mother.
You can get discreet delivery.
I know, but like, where the fuck am I?
It would
meant to
just
hide
play
it?
with them like toy cars. Like, this is what sex looks like.
Aye, so, but no, how do you clean
You
them?
bought
I
a
wouldn't clean
dildo,
it.
actually.
I know, I did a vibrator. But
Aye.
that was for a lassie.
That was a gift, Scott.
I used it on too many lassies though, man. That was the
Oh,
bad thing.
no.
Like, I did.
Jesus.
And then I strapped it to
Oh,
fucking
no.
Kev's car, the
Aye.
back of Kev's car. I used it on 2 lassies, man. That was a good day.
What's that slime mud in the window? I didn't worry about it.
If I got a fleshlight, man, I'd be lazy and I would forget to clean it. Like,
That's heaven, mate.
You think that tomato in the footwell's bad?
Oh, bro.
Mate.
Get in the car, you just seen fleshlight oozing with Rico.
9 months later, man, there'd be a wee Wayne fucking popping out it like it.
I don't know how you think
Bro.
pregnancy works.
No, you definitely have no idea.
It's not that realistic, I feel.
So I can't get
So
it.
you're buying yourself a fleshlight?
No,
How
because
much are fleshlights?
they're expensive as fuck.
Are they?
Man.
I feel like you've looked into this, mate.
Yeah, I have a lot.
Where do you
can
buy
get,
them?
You can get,
Can you
the
get them
fake
on
booties
Amazon?
Aye, but get a decent young gun into like fucking
Fleshlight.
a decent young like.
Well, Fleshlight's
Yeah,
the
game.
brand, right?
Well,
Why
you
don't
get-
you just
you get
tell
yin
them
what
the
you-
yin that you looked at?
Well, there's yin what's heated and like it's warm and
I
40,
it
know.
50 quid?
vibrates and it like moves.
What's that?
Aye,
like,
aye,
you know
but
them.
like a better yin than that. Like
I'll
an
know
electric
those
yin.
3D 2-in-1 double hole massager cup.
You never made a homemade
Shout
yin.
out.
You never made a homemade yin.
No.
No.
How would you gone about making a
Paper mache in a toilet
No,
roll
you
tube.
you roll up a towel and you put a
Listen to this fantastic piece of consumer
you,
advice here,
you
Jeff.
roll up a
Wait,
towel.
let me timestamp this. This is definitely getting clipped up. Right.
Right, you
This
roll,
is a fucking terrible episode of Blue Peter.
kind of like a hand
Art
towel.
attack.
Oh, man.
Like kind of like a hand towel. You roll that up. You put a the blue gloves. Put them inside it. Fold with the edges around the towel, and
What
then
shape is your dick?
you put like an elastic band in it, either side, and then boop. Bob's your uncle. A wee bit of lube inside. Sorted.
There you go, lads. Bit of consumer advice. Then you waste your money on a fleshlight.
Nah,
All you
man.
need to do is ruin one of your towels.
Is it tea
Well, it's
towel
not-
and
It's
elastic?
not the towel's
This is like
fine.
MacGyver.
You can
I would love to see that on Bear Grylls.
You can-
Something like that is like when you're feeling a bit lonely.
I mean, we're
In
quite
the
well
wilds.
fed. We've got water.
the
But
towel's not affected though.
How
You
do
can
you
hang the
like
towel
your-
back up.
Banjo, how do you like your fleshlight?
It's the glove what you need to bin, or you can turn it inside out and then it's fine.
Use it again.
Aye.
Vagina, female butt, male butt. These are the three options.
Has the male butt got hair?
What's in it?
I bet that costs extra.
Jesus Christ. 70 quid for a male butt. It doesn't have hair in it, mate. No.
No. I wouldn't have gone for the butts. I would just gone for like the electric fleshlight where it like vibrates and warms and
60 quid, 70 quid on this website?
See, it's fucking horrendous. Like,
is it?
To wank you off, man. And
Look,
I'd forget to clean it once and you'd have to bin it. Like, no thanks. How do you clean it anyway? What do you do? Do you take it to the sink and turn it inside out and
surely it like, I don't know, would it unscrew
pour
the
out?
top? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
We'll see.
I can't say I've ever looked into it. I'll be
I think
honest.
you get like a toilet brush and just fuck.
It looks like the top screws off.
There's other ways to make you into 2 sponges. Same again with a kind of towel.
Fleshlight, flesh wash,
like
antibacterial sex toy cleaner, 10 quid.
Kind of like the kitchen roll holders.
Mm-hmm.
You know them, but you like jam the 2 sponges into it, and something like that, and then
something like that.
Something like that.
As if you didn't ken for sure.
Well, I've not done the sponge yet. I've done the towel.
Wait, can you buy porn star vaginas? Is this what this is?
Yeah, you can get them like made.
Right.
Like, did you know Whitney Cummings in the kind of American comedian? She got a full lifelike sex doll made of her and took it on tour with her.
Yeah, that was
and
weird,
apparently sales for it have skyrocketed, and they're all like, "No, I want the Whitney Cummings model."
You can get the plastic, the fake pussies, which is
She brought the sex doll on Joe Rogan Experience.
It kept staring at her, didn't it?
Aye. It was like looking at her in that, like, and it, like they sat it in the seat, like mic'd up and everything.
Listen to this, right?
Weird.
Live out your wildest dreams in the comfort of your own home with Fleshlight's Brandy Love, molded directly from Brandy's lips and featuring the exclusive heartthrob textured canal. This lifelike stroker upgrades hand jobs in a jiffy.
Do you know what's the funny? Like, what I think's a bit weird is the fact that when they're getting their molds done, they're gonna have to sit inside with like hundreds of putty in their pussy, like, and it'll harden like concrete, and then pull it out.
This is a weird fucking website.
This is a weird
it's got 1 4-star review. Let's read the review.
What was the point taken away for?
I don't know. I'll try and find it. There's a lot of 5-star reviews, but I'll try and find the 4-star one.
Cock jammed in it. I had to go to doctors.
See all 7 reviews. Here we go. 4-star. Oh, I can't. I've actually got to fucking scroll. Jeez, at this website.
What a hassle.
Oh, here it is. This was my 3rd Fleshlight. I would rate this as either a B+ or an A-. Good, but not great. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely a good toy, and certainly does what it's designed to do. Having said that, the inner texture in the canal is somewhat boring. Definitely prefer either Dylan Harper or Janice Griffiths for Fleshlights. 4 out of 7.
He's just saying her pussy's
Turn
boring.
the pros, a porn star.
Pros, Brandy Love. Cons, boring inner texture.
Imagine being on top of a lass and be like, your inner texture's a bit boring. Just not for me. I'd give you a B+, A-.
This guy's wrote a fucking essay for the review.
Is it a 5-star?
It's a 5-star, yeah. I'm not usually one for fussing about with the packaging, but on this occasion, I must. Came in a very premium glossy box, which caught my eye straight away.
God.
The top has 2 void stickers on top to ensure it's kept in top condition. The box has a lot of information inside about the product and clear pictures to show you the inside of the product. Once we slide the sleeve of the box and took the fleshlight out, we were impressed with the quality. I don't know who he's dating this with. The detail at the front of the vagina is unbelievably accurate, and the fleshlight is comfortable to hold. The pearlescent? How'd you say that one? Pearlescent finish on the plastic makes for one very attractive product. So we used the sachet of water-based lube that is included and got straight down to business. I first tried using this myself, and certain was easy, and the sensation just blew me away. being honest, as a married straight man, I was very surprised at how real this felt. I was able to hold the fleshlight with one hand whilst adjusting the suction cap to tailor it to my exact preference. It was super easy to use. It felt very comfortable to hold, even when I did get a little vigorous. After a little while, I gave it to my wife to have a go. She was able to get a good grip of this and had fun adjusting the suction to tailor the experience just so. It really added a great element to our experience. I was able to climax easily and rather strongly using this. This fleshlight will see a lot of use. I guarantee it.
It's the fact he's actually took the time to really think about that.
Cleaning is made super easy, as you can remove the flesh insert and simply wash it with warm water. Leave it to dry, then you're all set to go again. Overall, I would recommend this for solo or couple use and guarantee it will enhance your night. Shout out, who was this? Reviewed by Boom Plus. Shout out, mate. Shout out.
Oh, sperm goes funny in hot water though.
Boom Plus, the reviews you need to hear.
That was class.
Good on him, Mike. Oh man.
Oh man.
Well, maybe have to do a bit more of this. Look through these and put some more reviews.
Jake, like he keeps a diary. Like he's got like a new. He's like, dear diary. She's out. Like they've got the Pamela Anderson model.
Oh man, Jesus Christ! Shout out. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man.
So what else have you got?
Fucking
even when I get vigorous. My wife had a shot.
Oh man.
Good on him, man, for taking that time to write out
shout
that.
out, mate. You're doing the Lord's
work.
If
I ordered a fucking top for Amazon or whatever, like, I wouldn't even review it, man, even if it was shit. He's took the time for a pocket pussy to be like, I rate this shit. Like, this is fucking.
Do you want to hear
the
that?
world has to know.
I'll do Yin Mayer thingy. This is a description of a product, right? Liberator Top Dog hands-free fleshlight holder furniture.
So I got a wee piston.
That's what it looks like.
Holy fuck. Fucking hell. Do you get the guy wet? does the guy just
gentleman
next to it?
Right. Get more from your fleshlight and enjoy free pleasure that feels just like the real thing with Liberator's Top Dog toy mount.
It's a gay yin.
Unlike your mattress or a shoe, this mount is the perfect height and hold for worry-free weasel teasing.
Who's fucking their shoe? Am I missing out on something?
Now, we've heard a rumour that many gentlemen use the fleshlight shoe trick for hands-free, slip-free fun. But trust us, this is better. Much better.
Smell my shoe.
Keeping your toy at optimum height for comfy thrusting. The Top Dog enables doggy-style action that won't do your back in, no matter which position you play in. Plus, its ergonomic proportions give you something to grab hold of in the moment. To top it off, the outer case is wipe clean, has a non-slip base, and features a moisture-resistant lining to protect the cushion. Please note, fleshlight not included.
So it's just a cushion with a hole in it.
It's a cushion with a hole in it.
I would end up getting it and then just fucking the hole.
That is literally what it is. 130 quid. For a cushion with a hole in it.
Nah.
Mate.
I can steal you
coming back
for
to
the
this
fucking
website.
primary skills, man. Like.
Oh, I love that. It's got 2 reviews. Oh, it's got 2 4-star reviews. Oh shit! Whoa, whoa!
That's an essay,
bro. This is maybe next week.
This guy's done a dissertation.
Oh, just go for the overall
thing.
rating, right? 3.5 stars. Pros: hands-free, couples play, easy clean. Cons: could have been heavier, firmer, and taller. Bottom line: great idea, or perhaps some enhancements, but really enjoyed playing with the OH and this. I'll maybe read through this review because he's literally split into paragraphs, and one of the paragraphs is titled "Domination Play." Solo play, couples play, cleaning and storage, conclusion.
What are you meant to do with couples play with that though? Are you is somebody meant to pick it up and then just like fucking shove it into you? Like
I'm saving this. Fuck let's go.
I don't know, maybe
copy link. We'll come back to that next week.
Maybe your missus is like watching you fuck a cushion.
I thought before my search history was getting a bit strange.
She's
but
just
fuck
sitting
it
there
up.
like on Instagram, like, yeah, babe, I love it. You're doing
the
great.
best.
And she's just scrolling through Instagram,
looking at the reviews.
at Pinterest, looking at fucking cleaning products, or on a dating site, being like, my husband's a fucking weirdo. That'd be a great Dear Deirdre.
Oh man,
Dear Deirdre, my husband wants me to watch him fuck a cushion.
To be fair,
How much is like an actual sex doll?
oh man,
Oh, they can be thousands.
Sex robot, is that what we're after? Sex doll? What do they call it these days?
Just type in the Whitney Cummings sex doll and it should come up.
I used to sleep with this lassie, right? And her fantasy was like getting somebody and tying them to a chair, and then like me fucking her over them, like on top of them. It's weird.
That sounds strange.
It was good, like. But
Yes.
Kind of like sitting on
Full
Santa's lap.
sat.
no, like it was like
Lucid Toys wants to send you notifications.
it was like
no
a fuck you to
thanks.
them.
Holy shit,
What,
700
would it
quid?
be like a pal? Like, you know, her pals? or like
it'd be
somebody
somebody who
she
she hated.
Alright.
So I like would have to ask
like
this.
definitely her dad.
Would,
know what I mean?
we'd have to ask like this lassie, would you be alright to fucking get tied up on a chair and me and this lassie you hate like fucking top of you? But I sound that nice one.
Here
Aye,
we go.
That's got to be the answer.
Neo doll,
No, it never
Racy
was.
Anna, realistic sex doll, 160 centimeters, brown. Guess how much?
Couple thousand anyway.
Are we talking by centimetre or
£1,300, but it's currently reduced to only 800 quid.
not bad?
There you go,
Let's
mate.
see it.
You've just been paid.
Oh no.
You
no.
didn't like Racy Anna?
What height did
She
you
looks
say
like
it
she's
was?
160
acid chucked in her
centimetres.
face, man.
It's bigger than you.
Bigger than you.
Aye.
168.
His wee eyes lit up.
Racy Yale?
She
Yeah.
looks like she's got problems in the face.
It's a robot.
It's a
I know,
robot,
but
mate.
like a wee bit.
What about Allure Maya? This is from the Allure range.
I'd shag that like.
Enzo, that's 170 centimeters. That's way bigger than you.
I am 170.
Aye, so you are.
I am because that's
Racy
5'7",
Ayumi,
5'8".
realistic sex doll.
that is a monkey's face.
That's fucking ignorant.
But
I hope it's not based on people and you're just mugging them off.
That is a chimp. Like that's a chimp's face.
See, being based
They,
on
like,
people's
actually
faces.
pose
I
and, like-
found out the other week.
Look at that. Is that supposed to be like a Lara Croftian?
Yeah, for sure.
It's a big nose on it.
See Elsa for Frozen.
Aye.
She's based on Elsa Jean, the porn
Yeah,
star.
porn star.
Aye.
Class.
Weird that. Weird that.
That's funny.
That's funny.
I just see this guy for Disney being like, Elsa, I'm your biggest fan. I put you in a film.
So who's your favourite porn star?
Who's my favourite
Ooh.
porn star?
Mm-hmm.
See, it's always the thing. See when you're watching
know.
porn, you remember every single one, but see the second when you're not, you're like, I'll have to get.
I can spark off a few like.
Like, he's your
Go
top
for it.
five.
He's a top five, mate.
Top 5. Forgot her first name. Reed.
Riley.
Aye.
Riley Reid.
Riley Reid, but she needs to shave that bush, man.
Ron Jeremy.
I'm not into that.
Diesel.
Bend over.
Porn stars. Here we go. Most
Megan
popular.
Trainor. Is it? No, wait, that's
That's
a
a
singer.
singer.
No, Megan Rain. Is it?
Megan Rain. Aye, that rings a bell.
Aye.
Aye.
What was that yen you said earlier? It's her.
Elsa Jean.
Also
No,
Jean.
the game before that.
Randy Love.
No, the fuck. What's her
Pamela
name?
Anderson.
No,
She's not a porn star.
Well, I can't think of what the
no.
name
You,
of the
you
men's
said
name.
it.
Mia Khalifa.
No,
Like
she's
that?
not yet.
No.
Mia
like that.
Khalifa, she's a wee gem.
Oh, Janice Griffin.
I never
Griffiths.
said Janice
Griffiths.
Griffiths
I
at
did.
any point.
Ah.
Oh, right, okay.
She had a fleshlight.
She had a Fleshlight range out.
Adriana Chechik. Is that how you say her name?
She's not a UFC fighter.
Fighting by day,
There's a wee,
porno by night, all night, all day.
There's a wee petite lassie. She's sweet like.
That's every porn star.
90% of porn stars.
I don't know. There's this sweet eye.
Sarah
About,
Banks.
Lisa Ann.
Lisa Ann, she's always near the top.
Is she not retired now?
Don't know.
Retired being a porn star.
No, Mia Khalifa, Mia Malkova.
Malkova.
Mm.
Was her... Oh, Rose Monroe. She's got a big ass. I remember her. I'd have to find her, though.
I seen one. The lassie had got like her. She got plastic surgery to make her nipples look like love hearts.
I'm not about that.
I got told I've got
Kind of weird, mate.
tiny cold nipples today.
I've got really small nipples. Like,
Oh, son.
Oh, yours are bigger than mine.
no, they're about the same size. I think.
Because
Right,
I put that
I-
picture on my Snapchat. She was like, a lassie was like, "You've got tiny cold nipples." I was like, "That hurts."
That hurts. And the
But,
feels.
who's
You
your top
wound
3
me.
porn stars?
See, I wouldn't say I have a definitive number one because I feel like whenever you sit down, a lot of the time you're not just.
You can be looking
for
a different thing.
Aye. It was like, what's the thing that Trevor says in GTA? He's like, it's like porn. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I know it when I'll see it. That's what it's like.
Do you ever get invested in the story?
I
See if
do.
it's got a poor story. I'm not interested.
The thing is, you go onto a video and then at the start you're like, right, let's skip ahead. And then they're like, doing whatever in the kitchen. Like she spent hours the sink or something like that. And you're like,
oh, I've missed a bit.
how did they get here?
Aye.
You've got to go back a bit and catch up. I've done that a few times.
See,
How did this play out?
sometimes if I'm home alone, I'll watch the food story and that, and I'll get into it. But oh, nice. See if
Banjo lighting some candles, getting the popcorn out and that.
tissues and that. See if I'm going
Mum,
for a
can you get me some bubble bath?
see if I'm going for a tactical wank. Like I'll turn it on. I'll turn it on and then like I'll skip it 5 minutes and I'll be like,
Get
right,
the synopsis.
that's a
summary.
position they're doing. Skip it another. That's a position where they're doing. I'll go through it and I'll finish like just right to the end, and then I'll pick my best position and I'll go back and I'll wank to that. Try and fire it out as quick as I can.
Nice.
Tactical wanks. Ooshed.
Never had a danger wank.
Mum coming up the stairs and I'm trying to fucking
Shouting her.
No man, I've not done that. That's fucking.
You'd be the only pal I think that would actually try that.
I would. I can come quick as fuck, but if I did that, I know for a fact I would fucking take it and it would fuck me up. I would take ages and that'd be me.
I think it would traumatise your mother or not.
Man, see the lassies I've slept with like upstairs. Like I'm not allowed to bring lassies back to my house anymore at all because I would bring lassies back. But
Because of the time your mum had to fucking throw the rug out.
Aye.
No, not even because of that. It's because
I didn't tell her.
no, like I would take a lassie into the house. I'd be like, oh, that's my mum. Hiya. Take the lassie upstairs, shag her, and she'd be loud as fuck. And my mum's sitting downstairs with the TV,
watching Loose Women.
like, the TV wouldn't even be on. She'd be sitting there like on her phone, and all you could hear is So she would be fucking screaming at me, "Get the fuck out the house!" About hen, I'm gonna have to finish now. But
We shag her in your car, Sean.
well, I did. That's what I had to do. Shag the lassie, so I'd come quick as I could. So at least I finished.
And putting the telly on, man. Do you mind? I'm trying to read the last Harry Potter book. Thank you.
So
She's reading 50 Shades of Grey.
I would then go into the car and take them to the woods and fucking shag them in the car up the woods. But
What's wrong with you?
There's a lot. Where'd you want to start?
so I'm not with the lassies back anymore because it's not a fucking whorehouse. Well, you stay here.
You can. Your mum listens to this.
I she'll listen to that one and clip it up.
She's the
And tag her in it.
I can mind you in day, man. She fucking leathered me when I was younger, like proper leathered me because I called her a heifer. And I didn't care what a heifer was. Like,
But I knew my mum was you.
I knew she wouldn't like it. So I was like, "Shut the fuck up, you heifer!" And she fucking leathered me. Like, man, with the iPad a lot, man.
Didn't care if this was £200.
Couldn't get the leverage in her hand because I was enjoying it. So she got the iPad, and I fucked
What's
her up.
wrong with you?
So
You're a right dickhead.
you know. That was my childhood.
See, my nan used to be sound with me bringing lassies back. So she did. It used to be great.
Oh,
I couldn't see if I was working like a Sunday morning and I brought a lassie back on a Saturday night.
She just kicked him out.
I'd be like, well, I need to get to work. This bitch is out cold.
Aye.
I need to go.
Let's shag her again before I go.
And so I'd be like, all right, sound, whatever, and away. So obviously the lassie would like get up after like she'd woke up and whatever, and she'd like gone downstairs. My nan would be like, oh, do you want like a cup of tea or whatever? Just be a nice wee old woman.
Aye.
But Derek never gave me his number. Can I get it? Like, have you got Derek's number? And she'd be like, I ain't got it. He just phones me if I need docked. If he needs docked. Never gave my number it. Unless I'd said to her, I was like, I'd gone through in the morning and be like, I sound, there's a lassie there. She's quite sound. I'll catch you later on. Whatever. But if I didn't say, you can give her my number if she asked for it. She'd just be like, I didn't have it.
Darling,
My mobile's broken and Colin doesn't have you.
Fuck you know.
Okay, then. My mum.
He just phones the house phone.
If a lassie walked downstairs,
That makes me sound like a total piece of shit.
It does.
Like, it wasn't.
That's not my world.
It wasn't frequent. To be fair, that only happened like a few times.
My mum would walk away.
She didn't give my number out to some of them though. Fucking hell. There's some lassies at the time I didn't even want to shag, and I was like, do you think lassies have that?
Aye.
What's it called?
Waking up next to you. Every lassie that Banjo's ever had sex with, he's woke up and been looked over, rolled over in the bed or in the car or wherever, and been like, the fucking nick of that.
And yet the majority of them comes back. Majority. 20%.
Don't think you care what majority means, man.
Yeah.
Fucking Jesus, man.
But nah, fucking, my mum would hand a lassie a coat hanger and be like, get the fuck out of the house.
Mate, who's you wee slag?
I know, she would call them that thing. Like, she'd not give a fuck.
We really need to get her on this podcast.
I know.
Because she walks into the fucking bedroom and that, and she turns on the light, and there's fucking cum in the light switch, and fucking,
It's like a Jackson Pollock painting.
Oh, it's awful. Man, they fucking, I swear to God, right? You ever use a cum sock?
No.
No, but I'm not even talking about this.
Carry on then.
My fucking got a wee cum sock. His name's Henry, right? He's pretty stiff in that, like pretty straight guy, fucking
Pretty well used.
solid.
Pretty straight guy, getting filled with cum.
No, like just some, if I sleep with a lassie, I'll chuck her a towel or whatever, or like getting a
What a
sock.
gentleman.
Just whatever's handy.
Here's a fucking dirty old sock. There you go.
The horse sock too, wouldn't you mind? The horse sock.
God. What a nightmare if she's got them wee ankle socks on.
Just fits perfect, doesn't it? So I fucking.
There's a wee bit of sellotape on each side in your face.
I probably used this towel a good few times, right? Before I fucking.
Did you ever wash it?
This is what I'm saying, like.
Oh, man.
So, and
The smell must have been horrific.
I didn't smell it. It was just there to wake my cock. Like, it's not. It's not my problem.
See, it is by definition your problem.
It was a big towel. Like, you know what I mean?
It's a beach towel.
Okay, you use your inside to wipe your face, other side to wipe your arse, and fucking like, you know what I mean? But
see, that's one of them things.
It's double-sided.
He's got that used to it. He doesn't smell it anymore.
Aye.
And anybody else that comes into his room is
It's
just
like when you're
"Whoa!"
smoking fags.
Aye.
Like you didn't until you stop.
With
You
nose
didn't
blind.
realise how.
Even though I'm a smoke, like see if
Are
somebody,
you saying I smell like cum?
aye,
Aye.
like see if somebody comes into the shop and they've just put a fag out before they walked in the door,
It's horrible.
and I'm like 10 minutes away for gone for my break.
Aye.
I'm like, that is stinking.
Aye.
I should stop smoking. Then as soon as I get my break, I'm like, oh well. better
See,
have 3
apparently,
fags.
James was telling me at work the other day that the guy be getting rid of menthol fags and pouches of baccy.
It's no, it's not pouches of baccy. It's flavoured tobacco.
Aye, flavoured tobacco
All right, that's all right. I'm definitely
and
gonna try and stop,
menthol filters.
Yeah, thank fuck for that.
I'm gonna have to try and stop. Like I said, it was
Yeah.
gonna stop once I got back to Düsseldorf, but I was in such a bad neck. I was like, I really need a fag.
But anyway, with this fucking.
He used to be on his high horse all the time. He was about smoking.
Hmm?
He'd be sick because he was taller than the rest. He'd be like, Ken, that stunts your growth. Ken, really not good for you. Expensive habit that. Ken, absolutely
It's
disgusting.
expensive as fuck now.
6 months at uni. He's just, I'm like, why have you got a pouch of baccy? I need a fag, man. Just like, life had just caught up with him.
Aye, the life of this cummy towel.
Oh,
sorry.
Oh, Jesus.
Mum and Dad were got in the house, and my room's a fucking mess. Like it's
I'm
a
sure.
wreck.
Haven't seen the nick of your car.
So they're like, oh, we put all your clothes in that in bags and stuff. And I was like, oh no, he's not been in my room.
None like a salt hint to move it.
It's not
Put
just-
black bags at the front door.
See when you leave a towel outside when it's winter and it freezes and it's like a fucking bit of plastic. This is this towel, man, and this towel's gone. And I'm like, I can't ask them. I'd be like, have you seen my cummy towel? Like,
You could just say, have you seen that towel that was in my room?
could
You didn't have to go in here. Did you see that stinking ass fucking towel?
But
that
then
was
they'd be
stuck
like,
to the
aye,
flare?
we've washed it. Why? Mm.
Might
It
want to
would
get the
make-
washing machine.
it would make an awkward
I
conversation.
knew a washing machine.
Well, I didn't want to put myself in. And then I seen it folded all clean and dry and that. I was like, I'll take that back. But no, so it's like awkward as fuck because like,
See, that happened to a mate of ours too, or
Right.
mate of mine anyway, when we were at the scale. He had the exact same thing, like just a cum towel, and he said he just threw it under the bed, and his mother was in cleaning one day and fun it, and I was like, that is rough as fuck, mate, by the way. Why not just use a tissue? You know what I mean?
They don't have tissues, man. And then if I buy a box of tissues and sit next to my bed, when that's empty in a week, like mum's got to be like, what are you doing? Like,
He must have a really bad cold this week.
they didn't say anything in that. Oh, it's horrible.
Have you ever been caught wanking?
No, I've been caught shagging. quite a few times.
What do you mean caught? Like shagging
I'm
somebody
sure,
you weren't
I've told
supposed
this
to?
before. I was shagging this lassie, and this was only the end time I probably wore a condom, and I fucking
This experience traumatized him off condom.
what was it, Dad? I was shagging this lassie, and my dad
I thought
walked
you were
in.
going to say I was shagging dad. It's like, what?
my dad walked in, and she panicked and ripped the covers
Aye.
on top of her cell. So I was like lying there, fucking bulk naked with a hard on, with a condom on, and instead of Dad being like, "Oh shit, sorry," and then leaving,
You went in for the shop.
no, he came in.
You're right, Hen.
He came in, shut the door behind him, stood there, and was like, Daniel Herdsman's at the door. He's wanting to if you can borrow your air rifle. Like, I was like, can we not talk about this another time? Like, come on, like, Dad, fuck off.
That's cool.
And he was like, all right. He was like, just get to the door. I was like, all right. So I got up. Like,
Imagine what this lassie's lying.
I was like, no, I just said that. I was
Hi,
like,
Mr. Kennedy.
you want a shot?
I was like, no, like my dad left at this point, and like,
He just comes in, closes the door. Are we doing this or what?
This is
I was
my
like to the
house,
lassie, I was like, I'll be 2 minutes. Just
Thanks
don't
for getting her
move.
warmed up.
So I still had the condom on, and I just put a pair of joggers on. So the condom was still in my cock. And I went to the front door, and I was like, here, there's a fucking air rifle. Like, I'm busy, man. Like, I'll catch you later.
Rock hard.
He was like, how, what are you doing? Like, can I come in? I was like, no. Like, no fucking way, man. I'm like, I've literally got a condom on whilst I'm talking to you. And he's like, all right, how, what are you doing? I was like, I'm having a fucking posh wank. Like, come on, leave me alone. But no, I went up and then finished the job. But the condom wasn't even usable after that, man. See, try to get hard again. Like, when your dick's soft. And
So you try to get hard again after your dad's walked in
yes.
on you. You got into the door and give this boy an air rifle. I can imagine that would be tough.
that wasn't the problem.
I
It
like
was,
that you shut the door just in case your mum was up the stairs and all. And that your mum doesn't need to see this. But your pals want your air rifle.
no, it was trying to get hard with a condom on a soft dick. That was the hardest bit. Because I didn't want to waste another condom. So I was trying to like flop my dick into
Very
this.
expensive.
Well, my dick in a bit of bit.
Can't you just get them free at health centre?
Okay.
Nah, they no, I wouldn't trust them, man.
How?
Because I've went in before and pinned them all. Pretty sure somebody some
What a
cunts done it to me. I've
What
never
a
done that.
fucking piece of
I've,
shit.
I've never done that, man. I've thought of it. I thought it'd be funny, but I would never do it.
Fucking hell.
I was sitting with Emma one day on the fucking couch, actually. Like, when I still stayed with Anne and Colin. And he walked in, and I can't remember what was it for. I think it was like a couple of days after my birthday or something. And he sat there and he's like, oh, got you this. And he handed me this like wee paper bag and that. I was like, what the fuck? Opened it and he just went and got like 4 packets of condoms for the health centre. Just went, you'll be needing them because I'm not wanting another grand, Wayne. Thanks, Colin. You're a gem.
That's actually what I was sleeping
But
with.
I was quite chill about sex and that.
Aye.
We used to joke about with them all the time. Like, I used to tell them they were swingers. That's what, like, because they've been to like Amsterdam and that, and I'm like, oh, aye, nothing like a happy 60th for Colin and that. Great. And I was like, oh, it's great. He's just walking down in that, and you see all the ladies just dancing in the windows. Like, she thought this was great. And Colin just wandered about with his hands in his pockets. It's like, is there a pub about? Or
wee hole in
well,
his
he wasn't
pocket and
giving a fuck. He was like, I could be at the Legion right now. Missing out on a Bacardi and Coke here.
Kind of fucking thirst on walking down the
Again.
street.
I used to sleep with this lassie, but she was telling me that she came in one day and went up to her bedroom and there was like a fucking vibrator sitting on her bed with like some lube and shit and all that, and just a note for her mum being like, use this or something. Like, it was just like so weird. But do you think that's weird?
That's weird.
Is it weird?
Mm.
See, I thought that, but then that lassie was using her mum's vibrator after that.
I know, that's weirder.
That's weirder.
That's her mum going, right, enough hen.
Aye.
Fuck,
No,
use
like-
that, dickhead.
No,
That's not weird at all.
No,
now
she-
that I
she
think
got
about
it.
with
Her
that
mum-
context.
her mum got her it when she was young.
Like how young?
She was in a private school, so they were all like masturbating in the same fucking room, like the fucking 20 lasses.
Like having a team wank.
But,
Do you ask yourself a virgin of soggy biscuit?
I don't know, but I want involved if there is. Like,
You're kind of not equipped for that.
No.
I'd still eat it. I'm like, oh, I'll lose. Okay, I never came.
Is that what you do with normal soggy biscuit?
I take a shit in it.
Maybe he's a bug catcher. Ken Andrew was telling us about bug catchers. That's why he doesn't wear a condom.
So I was using
Sorry,
this,
a condom.
I was using this lassie's mum's vibrator on her and stuff.
That's heaven, man.
I liked it though because her mum was hot. Smelling it and that.
No.
But she told me. No, I can't. I don't know if she's gone into it.
Well, you have.
I don't give a fuck, man. She's fucking.
You've already put a toe in the water.
Right.
Get what I mean?
She was saying that her mum has got. Her mum's got a fucking. a closed vagina. Can't have sex. Her hole doesn't exist.
How did she have the wading in?
No, I can't. It's no.
Why does she have a vibrator?
Because it wasn't her mum. It was like a stepmom.
Oh, right.
So but then she had a vibrator out. And I was like, pretty sure she's lying. I'm pretty sure your mum should tell you, oh no, I've got a closed vagina. I don't have sex.
You were delivered on a stock.
So
Why would you tell somebody that anyway? Especially your daughter or stepdaughter.
Aye, but you could tell it was a weird relationship when you were there. Like, you could tell it was.
See, a lot of
weird.
folk that go to private schools are a bit
fucked up.
You know what I mean?
Especially
if it's like a boarding school.
If
Well, it was
all
like,
all boys schools and all girls schools.
It was like, and
especially like religious shins because they're
Aye.
like sex. I know, just sign this bit of paper. Who was I listening to? I think it was on a podcast or something.
Because you're not.
And they were like, their sex education was like. Oh, it was a thing that popped up on my Facebook about porn stars or something actually, and they were saying that like their sex education at school, it was like a religious school. And their sex education was, I'm going to just abstain from sex till marriage. And they just signed this bit of paper. And that was their entire sex education.
They meant to be porn stars.
Aye, they turned into porn.
Aye.
Well, the lassie even said that. She was like, if I'd got a proper education on it, I wouldn't have been like more curious about it. I'd just have been like, whatever, it's a thing. I'll get to it when I get to it. But like she was like, so that's why I started having sex when I was like 13 and 14.
Aye.
I noticed that with like rape victims and that as well, when like when they've been abused when they were younger.
Mm-hmm.
Aye.
They turn sexually fucking.
Took a wee detour for the norm, shall we say.
Aye.
Talking about sex and Banjo, why to catch everything and now using Johnny's. Seen this a couple of weeks ago. STIs. UK's sexual health, not in good shape. You're contributing to this, mate.
Why can they not just send every cunt in the post a fucking chlamydia pill?
Two
Chlamydia
leading
pack?
sexual health charities are
Costs a
going.
lot of money.
So
Aye.
fuck it, man. It would cure chlamydia.
Nearly half of all new sexually transmitted infections are in people under 25. And there's a new STI diagnosis that in England every 70 seconds. Every 70 seconds in England, somebody
Dirty
gets
English
diagnosed.
bastards, man.
Mate, you guy Carlisle a lot.
Oh, aye.
Oh, fuck.
Gonorrhea cases up by 249%.
I'd rather have gonorrhea than chlamydia, because at gonorrhea you just get a jab in the ass and then that's you sorted. With chlamydia you need to take a fucking week of pills. So I've heard.
Gonorrhea is up 250%. Syphilis up 165%.
We've already been in it. Everybody already kens you've got the clap. mate.
Aye, but if no, I didn't.
Had the clap.
I didn't. I never.
Research also found that people most affected by STIs were gay men, who accounted for 75% of all syphilis and 50% of all gonorrhea diagnoses in England.
That's weird how they get HIV for shagging each other up the bum, innit?
No.
Well.
It's passed by sex. It's passed by bodily fluid.
But why is it a big worry in gays about AIDS and HIV? Why not chlamydia and fucking... Because why...
You can sort.
But we like, if I shagged a lassie, I'd be like, oh no, fucking AIDS, so I'm worried. But if I shag a guy, I'd be like, I think I've got AIDS. Like, Ken, it's weird for that, innit?
Is
I
it?
don't know.
I don't know what.
Maybe-
I genuinely don't know what you
I
just
don't know
said.
if it's maybe because, and I could be wrong, but they tend to not use condoms as often in the gay community.
God's way.
Did
of
Andrew
saying
not
you
say
shouldn't
that?
do
They've got like the things set up where it's like, oh, this is a no condom night or whatever.
Yeah, because I mean they said like, well, especially with like some bug catchers as they called them,
Aye.
they used to leave condoms in the rooms, but then there was other folk were going in and popping like with a needle and popping them, so they leave them at reception to geeky folk when they come in.
Aye.
But then because he was saying it like there's no condom nights and stuff, which I'd imagine for some folk they're like, well, I'm not like with you.
Aye.
You'd be like, I'm not going to a normal night. I'll go on a Thursday when it's no condom.
Aye.
I would just go on and not weigh in anyway.
Well, you'd have to get somebody else to consent to that, wouldn't you?
Do you?
Well, aye.
Aye.
Unless you're a rapist, yes.
No, but
consent
are
is important.
Are you classed?
Didn't ask this question, Banjo. Are you classed as a rapist if... Just didn't finish that sentence.
No, I'm got it. Because are you classed as a rapist if...
Yes.
A lassie consents to have sex, you wear a condom, you have sex, halfway through you just kind of slip it off.
I think that is classed as rape.
Is it?
I think so. I'm pretty sure there was a case I remember seeing at some point.
Yeah, because she consented to have sex under the condition of you wearing a condom.
Yeah.
If you then take it off...
Well, I'm going to have fucking a condition of her getting an abortion if she gets pregnant.
Can't he do that?
No.
That's totally the same thing.
Because this that kind of goes back to the...
Yeah, fucking idiot.
No, fucked up
I'm pretty sure it is. Here we go. Non-consensual condom removal is the practice of a man covertly removing or damaging a condom during sex. Such behaviour may be regarded as sexual assault or rape and is a form of reproductive coercion. There you go, mate.
So can you get done?
Aye.
What's that?
Sexual assault or rape.
How long's that been sat there for?
Like a day.
You're
not getting it straight out my bottle. I can wash that. You're not getting it straight out my bottle because I want to drink that.
I pour it in my cup.
I'll put you some in the cup.
Okay.
What's wrong with you, man?
Well,
I'm not sharing a bottle with him.
Do you get anything for Valentine's Day, Banjo? Valentine's Day was what, Friday?
Just a wee bit.
Or did you do anything nice?
I did do something nice, but I can't talk about it.
Right.
Because it wasn't his girlfriend.
No, I did something really nice, and I'm pretty proud of it. But I am
What did you get your dog?
No, it was... I was going to get my nieces something, and then I just forgot because I had work and shit. But it was... I got a Palantine, I call it.
A what?
Like, kind of, you get like a Valentine, like, will you be my Valentine?
Aye.
I was like, can you be my Palantine? Like, as a pal.
No.
So
That's a fucking travesty.
I got that
it's fucking depressing as fuck.
Oh, cries. But no.
Cries inside.
No, I got her something really nice. Like, I'm pretty proud of it. It was like, I'm not saying what it was because if somebody comes round and sees it, they'll be like, oh, that's for him.
What'd you get for Emma?
Some flowers and some biscuits.
Nice.
A bunch of flowers, packet of chocolate fingers, mate.
What did you get, Kev?
Fuck all, mate.
Did you not get me anything?
Why would I get him anything?
Oh, I forgot to get you a present.
Oh, you did, aye. I've still got that balloon you got me last year, though.
Have you?
I did, aye. I don't know what happened to the bubble sword that you got me.
No, I think I took that.
Maybe.
I was going to get my bottle away and I was like, fuck man, I didn't get you in for your birthday. Did you drink like Merlot or like Shiraz or what? Like what wines you drink? And he just went red. And I'm like, alright, so just anything I can find then.
Right.
See, with Valentine's, I was talking to Ian and my pal's wife at the co-op the other day. And she was saying that like last year for her daughter, she sent her like a wee Valentine's card and that. And like, she like kind of tried to like change her handwriting and wrote her everything. Like, oh, just be my Valentine, sign question mark and whatever. Her daughter came back to her a week later and was like, you sent me that card. And she's like, what? How? She went, I've went around everybody else in my class and they didn't have handwriting and that, so it must have been you. Like,
fucking
she went full like full private. She sent it home with one of her pals so she could check with other folk and that. She went full investigation, like, and she's sitting there because she was like, I was going to date again this year, but after that she was like, I've just not got to fucking bother. It's not worth the hassle.
Have you ever sent a Valentine's like that, Banjo? Like the
Signed
anonymous
question
one?
mark.
Yeah. Like when you were at the scale. I take it it's more happens with like Wayne's at the scale and that. They send a question mark.
No, maybe. You know, lassies at work got you in for a customer.
Aye.
Oh, that's
Don't know who
weird.
it was. I really wanted to open it and see.
Ooh, that's weird. The fuck fell off me there?
Probably a crab.
My face is all burnt too, but anyway.
Can you talk into the mic, mate?
What was I got to say?
I asked you
You were
if
saying
you'd ever
about
sent a Valentine's
cards.
like signed question mark.
I think maybe a card or something. I've done it too, but I fucking that lassie what I'm seeing the now. She didn't know what a Valentine was. I was like, "Would you be my Valentine?" She was like, "What's that?" I was like, "Oh, it doesn't matter."
It's like a Palantine, but with sex.
But no, I've got to wear condoms with her.
What a shame, man.
On it, she was like, she was like, "What's the deal breaker for you in that?" Because like I don't know what it was for hers. I wasn't listening. And she was like, what's it?
That perfectly
I can just imagine
shows
Banjo sitting
how
there
much
on his
of a
phone.
piece of shit you are.
He's scrolling through Tinder and he's like, what's your deal breaker, Just not even paying attention. This is chatting to somebody else.
She asked me and I was like, seriously, this condom hang? She was like, seriously? I was like, I'm not wearing a condom, hen. Like, it's not happening. And what else was it? There was something else. Can't remember what it was. She doesn't want Wayne's at all.
Probably why she wants you to wear the condom.
I've got to try and get her pregnant eventually, though.
Just another Wayne you can abandon.
Wouldn't mind having a Wayne with that. Like, oof. Nah, she's really sweet, man. She's what is it? I'm going down there again next weekend.
Does she listen to this?
No, fuck no.
Just wait.
No, she asked what we're talking about today. I was like, fucking the idea. Politics.
Fleshlights.
Politics. Like, we're talking about charity work.
Fleshlights and deal breakers.
Nah, but I fucking... She's coming. I'm going down next weekend.
She's coming. Bet she is.
And I wish I so want to say things. And it's fucking hilarious. And I can't. In case if it does, she does listen. It backfires. But and then she's.
Well, why don't you just tell us next week after you've split up?
No, but then she's coming up the week after. She's coming.
No, she's not.
She is.
No, she's not. You'll have moved on by then, Banjo.
Mm-hmm.
Or she
No, mum and dad's like, oh, we're away for the 28th. You gotta have to fucking look after the house, fucking this and that. I was like, that's fine. It's alright, Ken. She was like,
that's fine, mother. Don't you worry.
It's fine. So I've got her coming round.
Don't have any lassies round. Nae bother.
Nae bother. But I sneak them in the back because I've got the camera in the front door. So, she's coming up and...
Cool.
She's really sweet. I'm genuinely interested in her. Like, but I've fucked up because...
I actually give a fuck about this one.
That lassie I've went on the first date with, the lassie for Air. She might have a date with her on the 21st. And then I thought that just got cancelled because like kind of stopped speaking. She messaged me the day and she was like, "Aye, we can still go on for the 21st." And I was like,
Is that this Friday? Aye.
Is it?
21st of February.
Aye.
It's this Friday.
Oh, this could work out then.
I like how folk are say things to you like, "Oh, Joe, I did this on the 21st," and you just didn't even bother to check when it is.
Well, the thing is, I've had to work last Friday there.
You'll have work on Friday.
Well, no, because I was off. I get Fridays off now, but then they came up and they're like, "You need to work this Friday." I was like, "That's sound." And then they came back to me and they're like, "You get this Friday off." I was like, "That's fine." So this works out. So I can get here or have that date, but then I've double booked. But then instead of Friday,
double booked.
I fucking
double booked with somebody that lives in some place called Zimbabwe. I'm not sure where it is, but I guess I'll be able to drive.
But then I got to Darwin.
What?
I got to Darwin on the Saturday, and then I stay there until the Sunday.
You're watching the fight?
Excuse me?
Wilder Fury next Saturday.
Oh, it's not.
Oh, it is.
It is, mate. That's how I get the Friday was the 21st.
Friday?
No, Saturday night. It'll be like Sunday morning technically.
Because
it's Vegas, isn't it? 25 quid on BT Sport box office.
Oh, I don't... Ken how...
Aye.
Ken how I use... I can't say I'm against that illegal streaming and all that shit. Fucking Ken in the Facebook links and shit. I've got it on my TV now. And I do, like, and it just comes up in the TV, and it's fucking just. It's
It baffles me how folk can't find links for things. Because I see the amount of times a fight's on or something like that, and I see a post on Facebook that's like, "Anybody got any links for this?" And I'm like, mate, how can you not find the fucking link?
There's a Facebook page what I'm in, and he has the links. This guy, and he does it off his own back. He puts a link in the comments, and it's for every fight, fucking everything. But I've got that Roku thing,
right? And
I just gone onto the TV and it's there and it's playing. I'm like, this is fucking brilliant.
I'm definitely watching it next weekend. Like,
I'll say to the lassie.
I think about 3 maybe the fight is.
Is
I'm
it?
not sure. Because it's Vegas, so.
I'll say to the lassie, can we stay up in that? But then the week after, I'm meant to be seeing this lassie from Newcastle, but then I've got no intentions of meeting her, like literally none. But she's getting a wee bit psycho on me, like she's like, she's giving me dog shit abuse and that when I don't reply for like a couple hours. I'm like, this is getting a bit weird.
On your cell, hen.
And she's booking a hotel for me and that, and fucking travelling for Newcastle.
How much do you spend on a hotel in a fucking month? It must be hellish.
It depends. It depends how much I like the lassie and if she's staying with me or not.
If she's staying with me, I spend a lot less.
I got in halves and then forget my card, apparently. No, like, with this lassie coming up, who I genuinely like, I'm going to take her to...
So why are you meeting 3 other lasses?
No, I'm not. I've got no
I really like her, but why keep my options open?
Keep options open.
No.
Options open.
But when this lassie's coming up, we're going to have a couple of drinks in Dolbitty. All that, Ken. She wants to see my wee hometown. And...
She wants my hometown. She wants the smell of piss.
I can't wait for the other lasses that you've fucked over to see you in the pub with and be like,
This is why I don't sleep with anybody.
I'll show you talking in your fucking podcast about me.
So I'm going to take this lassie to Carlisle.
Right.
And it's apartments. It's like a 3-bedroom apartments and that.
Why do you need a 3-bedroom apartment, man? Kev's got a fucking couch.
Oh no. But it's really nice. So
there's bins in the back of my bed. You can just take her in.
Already shagged the lassie there. No, so I'm taking her there because they're really fucking nice. But the problem is, if my ex has got a wee bit of cash on her, she'll be there. And I'm like, I gotta show off this lassie and be like, fuck you.
Why would your ex be there just because she's got a bit of cash?
If she's got a bit of cash, that's where she'll stay. If she's a broke ass bitch, she'll stay in the county.
What?
Cool. Cheers for that update.
Yeah.
Well, so as soon as she's got money, she just goes, I'm booking a hotel in Carlisle. That's maybe why she's skint all the time.
Right. There's a chance.
I nearly say their name there because I'm pretty sure I can what unit it is.
Right. I think it's the coke addiction what's making her skint, but okay. Yeah.
Talking about shite dates, seen this today, or yesterday, or sometime. Woman unexpectedly becomes getaway driver after date robs a bank.
That's class.
I can definitely...
Did they take her out for dinner?
It all started back in... It all started back in 2016 when an unnamed woman from Massachusetts decided to meet up with Christopher Castillo, a man she'd met on a dating app.
He sounds like
after getting herself ready, she went to pick Castillo up from his parents' home in Rhode Island before hitting the road with her new bae. All right. Although he drank wine from the passenger seat, the first crime of the night, the women didn't think too much of it. The same applied.
He drank wine from the passenger seat.
Apparently, that's a crime. I don't know.
What, drinking in the car when you're not driving?
Things took an unexpected turn when Castillo came running back to the car, sweating in sunglasses and a hat while carrying a gun and $1,000 in cash. Fucking go, he told her, leading the poor getaway driver to panic and do as she was told. She continued to drive until flashing signals from a police car caught up with them, and she stepped out of the car while Castillo tried to hide. Yeah.
That's a great
in the back seat.
That's a great cover up for my boyfriend robbed a bank and I didn't want fuck all today waiting now that we've been caught.
Mm-hmm.
Did she get off? She never got charged.
She fucking should, because that's an easy way just to be like, didn't get enough to put it, mate.
But if it was like a Tinder date,
I think that's what it was. Well,
that's I could imagine your dates going.
That's what I was just thinking. No,
I'd like that, man.
I wouldn't mind robbing a bank. I'd be alright. Bonding experience,
for $1,000.
I know, not for $1,000.
Tell you what else
bank did you? The fucking Bank of Dalry. Like,
tell you what else I've seen, Banjo. Ken, how we were talking about reality shows and getting you on one of them. Ken, Hunted.
Aye.
Applications
I'd love
are
that.
open.
Oh, is it?
Aye.
I would genuinely love that, man.
to do that. You'll be away to the army.
You'll be away to the army, son.
I would have an edge.
Do you have what it takes to go on the run? We're looking for ordinary people to go on the run and try to disappear in one of the most watched nations on earth. If you had to disappear tomorrow for whatever reason with some of the world's best investigators looking for you and some of the most cutting edge technology tracking you, could you just vanish?
I'm pretty sure I could.
No, but
I think all the lassies I've ghosted, man. I'd be able to fucking do it. Been running through my conscience.
And I was like, it's not just a case of they show up with a camera crew and they're like, right, go. I think you've got to go somewhere, and then there's rules like you have to make a phone call, and then you have to use a bank card or something.
They give you a bank card that it's like they care what they're looking for. Like you're not using your own money, so you can't just walk about with like $1,000 on you all the time and be like, here mate, he's a taxi to the middle of nowhere and didn't tell any cunt.
That's what makes it, because if it was literally just like they showed up with a camera crew and it was like
they turn up. I think it's something like they turn up. You just have a bag packed with like clays in it or whatever. And they just turn up and go, right, you're gone now. And then you need to phone your boss and be like, I'm not going to work tomorrow.
Or for the next 6 weeks.
I'm on the run for the police.
Is that how long it is?
6 weeks.
I thought it was like 2 days.
No, 6 weeks.
Steady, man. Fucking 2 days.
And you've got to get to, they give you some point that you've got to get to.
Aye.
So it's not just like, I'll just hide down the bottom park.
I thought it was going to be like, I'll hide in the woods for 2 days, I'll be alright.
No, 6 weeks, bro.
Right.
No, but you can hide for 5 weeks and then the last week
The thing is, see if you
Wake
win,
up.
if they don't catch you, I think, what was it they said? They were going to have 10 contestants. 10 grand each if you get away, but if you're the only one that gets away, you get 100 grand.
Fucking hell.
If you last the whole time.
I'll try and find other folk, man, and fuck.
Dump them in. Just
Use their
snitch in.
cards everywhere. Oh.
Phone the investigators. I mate, fucking Billy's
I'm sure I seen one of them, and like the wee old woman was a fucking genius.
Aye.
Everybody else got they got dropped off like wherever they all get dropped off,
Aye.
and they all just scatter.
Aye.
And the wee woman just sat in the back of the van, and she waited like 15-20 minutes, left her rucksack, just got
She
out
dozed
and just
off.
walked off.
No.
Just walked, didn't he run her in him? Wasn't he looking about her? She just got out the van and just walked on with the rest of like the people traffic essentially.
Aye.
And they were like, "Wait, where's the woman?" didn't have a fucking clue where she was, and they were like, "Come back to the CCTV where we can see the van."
Aye.
And they're like, "Is she in the van? Like, she's not out the van." And she'd like they're phoning like the driver and be like, "Is she-" "Shit, I need to go."
Gotcha. Second time. Third time? Third time? Call out. Shout out. I think he's totally fucked that mic.
I use 2 mics.
No, you didn't. One of them's turned off. Vision's turned off, I think.
I use 2 mics now.
Put AMSMR with Banjo. Here, put it like that. Put you into this side and turn it like that. And then do the same with the other end. Like move it that way and then tilt it in. What are you?
I don't know what's
Turn
happening.
it,
Oh,
mate.
I got it.
Aye.
Is that the way it works?
I think so. It should be.
So I talk to you, I'm on your left hand side, and now I'm on your right,
I don't know actually.
and I'm on your left, and I'm on your right.
Nah, it's not. We've not got it set up right.
Ah, well,
We're set up in mono.
fuck
We
the
would need to
mono.
set up stereo, and I'm not doing that. Because it'll definitely fucking break this.
Right. But I'm glad that happened, what, an hour and 10 minutes in
Aye, thank fuck that didn't happen 5 minutes in.
And there's no editing, so it's not like,
Well, aye.
well, a couple
couple
wee,
of bits.
couple wee
Here and
things,
there.
but it's not broke down or fuck all.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's always...
We were going to record gameplay today, but...
My fucking armpits wet.
You sweating, mate?
I never sweat.
You sweat all the fucking time. I know, we were going to try and record gameplay today, but that's maybe just went out the window.
Oh, aye. It'll be a false alarm, man. Nothing
Aye,
happens to
maybe.
CD.
I could be having a fag in that anyway, so I'm kind of happy that we're bouncing. You got else you want to talk about? I had something else in my notes. I can't remember what it
Sure,
was.
there was something else. Right, don't know if there's a fucking famous... I'm pretty sure there's a famous saying or something, right? And I
Here we fucking go.
could be coming off
Here
stupid.
we turn this off because it's got fucking annoying.
Right. The time right now is 20 to 4.
3:38 in the afternoon.
Right.
Sunday, the 16th of February,
Oh, okay.
2020.
In America, it'd be a
Yeah.
different time.
Yes, they're behind.
In Germany...
Germany are an hour ahead.
Yeah. If I went to space, a German went to space, and like an American went to space, would we have the same time? Or
Yeah.
what time is it in space? What's
What time is it in space?
what's the hour difference?
What do you? No, you didn't have time zones in space, Banjo.
But is there not a saying like times are relevant in space? Or so what?
Ken, how we set the time? Like GMT is 0.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Right. So every other, because when we were like super Great Britain and conquered the whole fucking world, we were like, we set the time.
Is that how it was?
That's how it was.
Oh,
We
is it?
set the fucking time and yous all figure it out. So Germany is an hour ahead of us. Like America's like, I don't know, between 6 and like fucking 8 or 10 hours behind us, depending on what part of the country you're in. So I'm pretty sure that for like space, they just go off our time because we're 0. Like Germany's +1.
Right.
America's like -8. We are 0. They'll just go off our time, I'm pretty sure.
So,
Universal mean time or some shit it's called, I think.
So if I went up, I would sleep at say. 10
Well, I suppose it would also depend. If it was an American mission, maybe they would run American time. Maybe.
But then the sun still comes up and down in space.
No.
But then
No. If you're in a satellite, right, or like say you're in the space station that's orbiting the Earth,
Aye.
you're still gotta be able to see the sun.
But some bits don't because it's what a 400-degree difference between the light and the shade.
I don't know what you mean here.
Like
I'm sure you could get to a point where
there's a light.
you were blocked somewhat from the sun, but I don't think you would get to a point where you could not see the sun for the Earth.
Right.
I do, because I think you're too far out. Ken, what I mean? Like that skews your perspective. Like if you were super close to the Earth, obviously you could block out the sun probably, but because they're in orbit,
And
this is me just
so
guessing.
much bigger as well.
I would imagine that you will always be in sunlight. That would be my
Apparently
guess.
it's 400 degrees difference being in the light in the shade.
What, in space?
Mm.
I don't know. It's
But,
well, fuck knows.
So I would sleep different times for an American team.
Well, no, would you? It wouldn't matter, really. Would it? Because you would be like you say, I'm sure there's times where they can't get out and there's times where they can't get out.
Yeah.
They'll just be like, look, mate, you've got 6 hours before we're doing this thing. Fucking get a couple of hours. Get what I mean?
It's interesting, that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was listening to the JRE podcast, and he had an astronaut in that, and he never answered the questions, but he was saying that...
Fucking raging. 2-star review, Joe. Put your act together.
Get yourself a pocket pussy, man. Fuck's sake.
Fucking Jesus.
No, but he was saying that he held this... Kind of you get, if you're putting 2 plugs together or something, you get a male and a female.
Aye.
Well, he was saying that the male wasn't going into the female, so he held the female into the sun or whatever, or the male into the sun for a couple of seconds, and then it melted it a wee bit, and then fucking... Well, it made it soft, so it managed to fit in, and it saved the day or something. Fucking that's what was happening.
Astronauts be dead fucking smart.
But
right, let's wrap this bitch up. Going for a fag, and we'll see what happens. Do your spiel, mate. Let's go. Try and say subscribe correctly. Ross was giving you shit for it.
I don't get it. I always say it right.
Subscribe. No, subscribe.
Subscribe.
No, subscribe. There's a B in there that you miss out. You say subscribe.
That sounds normal though. Subscribe doesn't.
That's how you say the word. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
No, that's subscribe. Right, say the spiel anyway.
Make sure you like that like button, comment on the just like, share, subscribe, and I don't know, okay, just follow our Instagram. Something.
Where can they find us?
Fucking Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, YouTube. For Facebook, Insta.
Aye, we've got a Twitter, but we never use it.
Even if you go into just random podcast apps, you'll find
also,
us. But don't do that, man, because I think that's fucking stealing for us. I don't know.
Also, if you've got any agony shit to send Banjo in and you want him to ask about any of that, we've not asked for a while. somethinghaggis@gmail.com, or hit us up on the Facebook, or DM the Instagram. We can take out your name if you want. We're good with that.
If you've got a pocket pussy, bring in your reviews as well.
Aye, fire us a review if you've ever used a fleshlight or a vibrator or I don't know, a cucumber.
Or if you've done the wee homemade ones.
Aye. If try Banjo's homemade fleshlight and let us get how you get on.
Tea towel, fucking rubber glove, elastic bands, wee bit of lube. Sorted.
Right. Bye. Cheers, boys.